18 WJTS News, I'm Charlotte Olson. The Jasper Police Department is investigating a recent act of vandalism and theft from a Southside Jasper hotel. Police say that sometime during the early morning hours of last Thursday, November the 16th, an unknown male and female went to the Sure Stay Plus Hotel located along the 900 block of Wernsing Road, where authorities say a male suspect vandalized one of the gaming machines at the hotel. Also, police say an unknown amount of cash was also taken, and police released a photo of a person of interest. You can find the photo on our website, www.wjts.tv, and if you know this person, you can contact Sergeant Adam Bauer with the Jasper Police Department. You can reach him at 812-482-2255, or you can always call the anonymous tip line at 812-481-COPS. A Holland man was placed under arrest after his involvement in a Sunday evening battery incident. Around 6 p.m., deputies with the DuBois County Sheriff's Department responded to the reported altercation that took place in Holland. Deputies say that 41-year-old Daniel Burris of Holland was in an alleged argument with another male at which the time Burris is accused of striking the other man involved. They say that the victim had a cut to his lip and gum area but refused treatment. He was taken to and booked into the DuBois County Security Center in Jasper on a level 6 felony count of domestic battery. Authorities say that the charge was enhanced to felony status because the incident took place in front of a child. A Jasper man deemed as suspicious while hanging out at an Eastside Jasper neighborhood was taken into custody at a nearby convenience store on Monday evening on a number of drug-related charges. Around 6 o'clock last night, officers with the Jasper Police Department were alerted of a suspicious person in the area of 15th and Green Streets. Officers later located the suspect, which was 53-year-old Charles Morrison of Jasper, at the Circle A convenience store located at the corner of 14th and Newton Street. When police made contact with Morrison, who was sitting in his vehicle, they said that an odor of marijuana emitted from the vehicle. The department's K-9 unit was called to the scene to conduct an open-air sniff and was able to indicate the presence of narcotics within the vehicle. A search of the vehicle resulted in the discovery of 1 gram of methamphetamine, 2 grams of marijuana, a scale, 2 glass smoking pipes, and a box with several plastic bags. Morrison was taken to the DuBois County Security Center, where he was booked for possession of methamphetamine, possession of marijuana, possession of paraphernalia, and maintaining a common nuisance. A Jasper man who was out of work release was placed under arrest early this morning on a pair of charges after he was accused of battering a woman shortly before 1:30 this morning. Officers with the Jasper Police Department responded to a home along the 1600 block of East 3rd Avenue where a female victim claimed that she was injured in a physical altercation. An investigation by police found that 33-year-old Matthew Hackman of Jasper was at the residence earlier when the incident occurred before returning to the DuBois County Community Corrections Facility for work release. Police say that the victim declined treatment by EMS at the scene. Hackman was taken next door to the DuBois County Security Center and was booked on charges of domestic battery and interference of a reporting of a crime. A Huntingburg teen suffered minor injuries Monday afternoon after he lost control and rolled his vehicle west of Huntingburg. The DuBois County Sheriff's Department says that around 4:45 yesterday afternoon, 17-year-old Austin Stetter of Huntingburg was eastbound on State Road 64 near the Holland Junction when deputies say his passenger car partially ran off of the south side of the road. Authorities say that Stetter then brought the car back onto State Road 64, but then overcorrected, running back off the south side of the highway, spinning around, and then striking a large ditch with the rear of his vehicle. Deputies say that the resulting impact caused the vehicle to overturn, coming to rest on its top, facing east in the ditch. A motorist that was following Stetter rendered aid at the scene until police and emergency services could arrive. Stetter suffered a laceration to his head and no charges were filed, and his vehicle was a total loss. DuBois County Sheriff's deputies were assisted at the scene by the Huntingburg City Police and also by Memorial Hospital EMS. The Daviess County Sheriff's Department has released additional details of its investigation into a fatal accident that took place last week at the intersection of U.S. Highway 50 and State Road 57 in Washington. Investigators say that a surveillance camera at the nearby Walmart store showed that 69-year-old Marilyn Matz of Washington did disregard a red light and pulled her car into the path of a semi-tractor trailer driven by 49-year-old Brett Ramsey of Wheatland. Investigators had initially been unable to determine what happened in the crash that occurred a week ago, and Matz and her granddaughter, 16-year-old Caitlin Matz, did die in the accident. City offices in Jasper, including Jasper City Hall, the Jasper Street Department, and all utilities administrative offices, will be closed both Thursday and Friday in observance of the Thanksgiving holiday. The City Street Department and Resource Recovery site will also be closed this Saturday, November the 25th. Trash and regular recycling that would typically be collected on Thursday will be collected tomorrow instead. As far as trash and regular recycling that would normally be collected on Friday, that will be picked up next Monday. All other trash and cardboard pickup services for the rest of the week will run on usual schedules. Also, non-emergency city offices in Huntingburg, as well as the county of DuBois, will be closed both Thursday and Friday for the Thanksgiving holiday. This does include the DuBois County Courthouse and Courthouse Annex. All offices will reopen and be on their regularly scheduled hours on Monday, November the 27th. Offices at the Ferdinand Town Hall will be closed on Thursday. However, they will reopen on Friday at their regular hours of 7:30 a.m. till 4:30 p.m. Indiana conservation officers took an English man into custody this past weekend in rural Crawford County while investigating an illegal hunting complaint. 36-year-old Peter Jacobs of English was arrested Sunday and charged with possession of a firearm by serious violent felon, possession of handgun by domestic batterer, and carrying a handgun without license, and also possession of marijuana. Just after 4 o'clock Saturday afternoon, conservation officers received a report of an illegal deer hunting involving shots fired from a blue Dodge Dakota in the Mitchell Creek area of the Hoosier National Forest, which is outside of Eckerty. The caller identified the man as Jacobs, and the following day an Indiana conservation officer spotted Jacobs driving the same vehicle with false and fictitious plates on Oak Hill Road near Eckerty, and then initiated a traffic stop. Jacobs was arrested, and a male passenger was found to have a loaded 12-gauge shotgun between his legs. Inside the vehicle, police found another loaded 20-gauge shotgun, a .45 caliber semi-automatic handgun, marijuana, and drug paraphernalia. Jacobs was placed under arrest, and conservation officers say that additional criminal charges are being pending. Indiana conservation officers encourage citizens to report illegal hunting activity by calling ICO Central Dispatch at 812-837-9536 or their anonymous tip line at 1-800-TIP-IDNR. Monetary rewards are offered as well. And make sure you keep it right here, because up next we're going to take a look at your weather summary.